Murderous security guards, and we have John Arthur Getreu. Thursday, May 16, 2019, Getreu, a former security guard at California Plant Protection Services in Palo Alto, was charged with the 1974 strangulation murder of a 20-year-old Janet Ann Taylor. This arrest came after a cold case detective matched Getreu's DNA with DNA taken from the victim's clothing. This was the second time that Getreu had been charged with homicide from the 1970s. In late 2018, he was arrested and charged with the murder of 21-year-old grad student Leslie Marie Perlov. As shocking as this all sounds, this is only the tip of the iceberg in regards to Getreu's deviance. Getreu, who was born in New York, Ohio, to a military family on August 26, 1944, was arrested and convicted for the rape and strangulation murder of a 15-year-old Margaret Williams in Germany in 1963. For this crime, Getreu was sentenced to 10 years in a German prison, but he was already a free man by the time he married his first wife in Reno, Nevada in 1970. February 1973, Perlov is found strangled to death in the foothills surrounding Stanford University. A year later, Taylor was also found strangled to death along Sand Hill Road in Woodside, California. A year after the Getreu pled guilty to the statutory rape of an unidentified 17-year-old. For this crime, he was forced to spend 6 months in jail and pay a $200 fine. For a brief time, some suspected that Getreu, who had deep connections to Stanford University, may be the man responsible for the infamous October 12, 1974 murder of Arliss Perry, who was found nude below the waist with an ice pick in her skull and a candle inserted in her nether region. Was mentioned by serial killer David Berkowitz, aka the son of Sam, as one of the victims of a nationwide satanic cult. In 2018, the cold case officers managed to find a real killer, former security guard Stephen Crawford, who was the first person to find Perry's body inside Stanford Memorial Church. Crawford committed suicide before police could arrest him and charge him with that murder.